Hi and welcome, we're Paul and Marie from Emsden.
And this week we thought we'd go through some recent sales with you.
Yes, we thought we'd go through some of our Christmas sales.
Yes, this is everything in December, hun. I've hand-picked a few little...
I was going to say, it's not everything in December.
No, it's just a few things that I thought would be worth noting. Well, to be honest, it is things that we've shown you in some recent videos, some not so recent videos. Some things have taken a little while to sell.
Yeah, but that's the reality of it. You do get items that take quite a long time to sell, don't you? So,
yeah, and we like to, if we've sort of shown them in a video, hun, we sort of don't want to just leave it there. We want to sort of show you
the process and what's happened with it.
Yeah, because then you can sort of gauge how long it's taken to sell as well.
Yeah, that's it.
So shall we get started, hun? I've chosen 22 items, hun.
22.
22.
Strap in.
And I thought we'd focus this month on what price did it actually sell for. You've seen us in our videos price things. It is worth noting, hun, that we do have a bit of a process when we price something. We always look at solds, hun, don't we?
Oh, we do.
Always look at solds.
Always.
And if something is, if we've looked at solds and something has sold at £20 and the same thing has sold at £30, then we would be looking at about the £25 mark, hun, wouldn't we? But we don't price it at £25 because we try and give people a little bit of leeway to make us an offer. That things might go on a sale. So if we wanted £25, we would normally price it at about £28.99, hun, wouldn't we?
Around about that.
Because people ultimately, especially at the minute with the credit crisis, they ultimately want to get a bargain.
I feel like they get a bargain.
Yeah, that's it. And you've got to have that haggling. People like to haggle with a price.
I mean, you say we want, if we want 25, we do obviously go under that in some cases, but we aim for that price, so we just add that little bit more.
We add a little bit on to sort of,
just to give it a bit more negotiation.
Yes, and the way we sort of look at it is, as long as we're not the most expensive, as long as we're still falling, like for example, below the £30.
Yes.
If it was 20 and 30.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's two of us, we need to make enough to be able to live.
Yeah.
And even though we're putting something at £28.99, some people will still offer 20, won't they? They'll still be quite greedy with their...
Some people still offer a tenner.
Yeah, they do. But some people, if they offered 24, for example, it's only £1 away from where we want to be. So in that case, we would accept it.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're just letting you know that's how we sort of do our pricing, because you'll see in a lot of these that we don't get full price.
No, we don't.
And we're not expecting to get full price.
We do have sales quite often as well, so you will find that actually probably a lot of items go under what
we initially want, and that's
excuse me,
because there are two of us. We have had a year where some of the months have been a little bit sticky, shall we say? So, so you do have to gauge each sort of item. If you get an offer, you do have to take it quite seriously sometimes, depending on how much you need the money. So that's sort of how we do it.
Yeah, you just have to bear with us. We've got coffees again.
We're still not 100%, are we?
Not 100%, and our throats, so good warm lubrication.
Yes, cheers everybody. So I must admit, hun, though, I quite like doing this, having a coffee whilst we're doing a video. We should carry this on. Because in a lot of our videos, we're always, in the outtakes, it's us going, we'll have a coffee after this. Well, we could just get rid of that, just have coffee all the time.
But that would make the videos a lot longer. I don't think they'll want that.
They don't mind. They'd be happy that we're having a coffee. So where are we starting with then, hun? We start with number one.
So I've got a Harry Potter wand. We paid £1 for this.
We did.
All the pictures will be up here.
I didn't write the name of it, hun, because I didn't know if I'd be able to pronounce it. Something Snape. I think it's Severus, something like that. Snape. It was £1, and it was in a box.
Up there.
It was in a box and everything. It was very nice looking.
Was very nice. £22.99 is what we wanted for that. And we sold it for £18.74, so not too far away.
Not too bad, was it? We were happy with that for £1.
I mean, £18.74. That was probably went on a sale. I would have thought, rather than an offer. But yeah, we're happy with that from £1.
Turned it into £1 into £18.74 is not too bad, is it?
Not too shabby at all.
So I'm going to go for this vintage glass tree then, my love, that we picked up for £1. I think it was at a charity shop. I remember this sort of thing from my childhood, so I picked it up thinking that it might be okay, and it was worth more than I thought.
Was that the one that had a little bit of damage on the leaf?
Yes, it was like a bonsai, little bonsai sort of tree.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So we put it up for $22.99. Didn't quite get that hum. It went on sale, I think, for £16 and 9p. But because we only paid £1, that's not bad. If we'd have paid £4 or £5, we wouldn't have been happy with that. But because we only paid £1, it's not too bad, is it?
No, that's not bad at all. So based on that, we were probably after more the £20 mark.
Yeah, well, that's what I was sort of looking at. £20.
But it was listed for $22.99, and then
yeah.
So yes, it's not too bad.
And this is the thing with the sales. Sometimes you just we normally put our sales on at the end of the month because it's payday. So we've got the first couple of weeks in the month to sort of assess how take-ins are going, and most of the time we do have to put a sale on. So sometimes you just got to get the money in.
You do, yeah. If you're making profit, sell it.
You can't always make as much profit as you want.
No, exactly, yeah. Especially if things have been hanging around for a bit.
Yeah, you just got to be able to keep going, haven't you, hun? That's
how
we tackle it. We just got to be able to keep going.
Just got to be able to keep going. So, what have I got? So I've got a Club Penguin. Is that Snowman
plush? Emily used
Club
to have
Penguin.
one of these, didn't she, when she was younger? So that's how we knew.
Oh, it used to be constant Penguin. I can't even say it. Club Penguin. Club Penguin all the time. Anyway, we paid £2 for this. We put it up for $16.99. That's what we listed it for, and we got $11.99.
Yeah, realistically, hun, I would have liked about 14.
Yeah. I mean, it's still profit. £2 to $11.99. It's not bad.
But for that profit, we would be happy paying 50p or a pound, wouldn't we? To get £12 back.
Yes.
But it is what it is. It's gone.
Yes, it's gone.
So that's the way to look
Profit
at it.
is still a profit.
So
easy to pack as well.
I'm going to go for, hun, these vintage hand-turned little wooden canisters. They were about that big. There was 3 of them. Do you remember?
Oh, I remember those.
Tiny, teeny, tiny.
Yeah.
And they were only £1 when we bought them. Couldn't believe it. £1 for these. I mean, would have taken someone ages. They were hand-turned. We put them up for $18.99, and we only got $13.29. But from £1, I suppose we can't be too greedy. That's still okay.
No, that's good.
No, I just think, when you think something's worth more than that, I think it's because of the work that's gone into them. But, they were just decorational things, weren't they?
Yeah, no.
Quite cute.
Yeah, you're right. Probably was worth more, but we still made a good
profit
on that and turned it round. So that is the key thing, isn't it? So I've got was that hay pigs?
Hay pigs.
Guinea pig circus.
Yes, it was that great big plush circus thing that we got from the charity shop.
Yeah, it was brand new, wasn't it?
Brand new,
yeah.
We were a bit lucky there, weren't we?
We were, yes. I'd never seen that before.
No, I'd never seen one. It caught my eye because it was quite vibrant. The colouring.
It was, yeah. And we paid £2 for it. We put it up, or we wanted $19.99. And we got $19.99.
Do you know what we should have done, hun? We should have got those out of the cupboard.
Yeah, full price.
Ooh. We don't get many things full price.
No, you don't.
And this was unusual because this was a brand new big plush thing, and they were $24.99 on Amazon. So we sort of undercut Amazon a bit.
Yeah.
And it did sell quite quickly as well.
It did.
Early December it sold. So some guinea pigs had a cracking
Christmas. Yeah, that's it.
Right, shall I move on then? Oh, this is something we don't ever buy. This is Dunelm denim cushions, hun. Do you remember?
Yes,
it was a day when we'd
those.
already bought quite a lot of stuff, and then some idiot decides to buy 3 great big cushions.
If I remember right, didn't I spot them?
You did? I think you might have done, yeah. I think you might have done.
You're calling me an idiot now.
Well.
Some idiot.
But I think it's because they were 50p each. That's what it was, hun, I think.
Yeah, they were. They were good for 50p each, weren't they?
But as I say, we're not used to selling cushions, but this was cushions and the cushion covers.
Yeah.
And they were quite nice, weren't they? And so we put them up for $18.99. Didn't quite get that. We got $13.29, but it's not bad, is it?
Still not bad. And this was actually one of the items that decided to go missing in the Royal Mail strike saga and all that sort of thing. But it did appear.
Eventually
it appeared. So, yeah.
That's good then.
So that's good. Where are we at now? Here we are.
Ghost, that is. I know my writing's a bit... I always try and do it really small.
What's that?
Wolf.
Oh, wolf tankard.
Yeah.
I couldn't see what the second word was. So a ghost I could see, and tankard, but I couldn't see what the wolf. Oh, ghost wolf tankard.
Do you remember that, like a metal?
Yes. Yeah.
Ghost tankard.
I do.
I think
No,
we
it's
got it
very
from
nice.
a jumble tram, my love. I think
Yeah, bargain, 50p.
it was. Do you love a 50p bargain?
50p bargain that was. And we put that up for $16.99. That's what we listed it for. And we achieved $11.89. So that was a sale price. I think we had a good, a decent sale just before Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was brand new as well, wasn't it? That's why we priced it at
Yeah.
$16.99 because it was brand new.
But from 50p to $11.89, I mean, that's
Still happy with that,
still
aren't we?
happy, yeah, definitely.
So I've got something that we don't always buy, and it's books. This is Nora Roberts' books ×4. Now the reason I've purposely chosen this is because sometimes you're out and about looking, and we were looking for clothes on that day, weren't we, in a charity shop? And sometimes you clock a sign that says it was 10 for £1. Excuse me, my voice is going home. That's the shock of it. 10 for £1 on books. And you can't help yourself, can you? So when we do see anything that cheap, we have a look to see if we can make any money out of it. And luckily, they had 4 of the same author. We'd never heard of the author, but normally if the author's written a few, someone's going to want to read them, so it's going to be quite good. So they only cost us 40p. We put them up for $12.99, and we got £10.39, which is not bad for 4 books.
No, that's good.
It's a difficult category to sell in with World of Books.
Yeah.
Cornering the market and making everything so cheap. But yeah, we were happy with that, weren't we, Hum?
Yeah, would you like to have a sip of drink? Cause
my voice is changing.
It's changing. I can hear you talking about it slowly.
Oh, it's crazy.
There you go. Where are we at? Number 9. Garfield tie teeny babies. 3 of them we had. We bought them from car boot sale.
I think they were from a car boot. Were they from a car boot sale? I think they probably were. Yeah, I think they were.
So we paid £3 for those.
£1 each.
£1 each.
They were from a car boot, so I remember now.
Yeah.
Because I asked the price, and then they were all the same, weren't they? So we bought them all.
Yeah, that's it. £3 we paid for those, and we wanted $28.99.
We were surprised at how much they were worth, weren't we?
Yeah, we were quite surprised. I mean, when we bought them at that, we weren't expecting to be putting them up for nearly £30.
No, it's a thing with tie beanies. Some are worth a lot, some are not worth a lot. We knew Garfield was quite a vintagey thing anyway, so we sort of just went on that angle and had our fingers crossed. And we were quite lucky, weren't we?
That's it. And we sold them for $24.99.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That wasn't bad at all. There was only £4 difference.
Sort of the price we wanted, really.
It was,
sort of £25 mark. So
yeah, definitely. So we were pleased with that one.
Very pleased.
Good profit.
So then I've got, Hun, the 2001 House of Fraser Bear. Do you remember when we were in that charity shop and we bought all those bears?
Yeah.
I think this might only be the 2nd or 3rd one to go. But ring that bell, Hun. We've actually sold it for full price, $14.99. Woo!
We should have a full price bell.
We should. Ding, 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 ding. It wouldn't go off very often. We paid £2.50, and at the time we weren't really sure on the price of the bears. I don't think we would necessarily buy them again. But then again, I mean, we got full price for this one. I think the last one only sold for £10, I think.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it? It's sort of one of those sort of in the middle ones, isn't it? Where you think, oh, should you bother? Shouldn't you bother?
Yeah. We know the price of them now, don't we? So it depends on the buying price, I suppose. If they were 50p, we'd probably buy them.
Of course you would. Yeah.
If they were £4, we wouldn't.
No, that's it. Right, I've got Andrex puppy ornament.
Do you remember this? It was about this big. It was 2 dogs playing with a couple of toilet rolls.
Yeah.
Car boot sale.
50 pence we paid, which was a bargain.
It was a bargain.
We wanted $14.99 and we got $13.99.
Oh, it's not bad though, is it? It was cute though.
I was pleased with that.
Quite a cute looking thing.
Yeah.
So I've got, Han, something that we also got from a boot sale. This was the 5 vintage Avon bottles that we got. Now, at the time, the woman was selling 6. And when we rocked up to the stall, she started telling us that they were quite old. We'd had Avon bottles before, hadn't we? So
Yes,
we knew. And she only wanted £2 for all 6. So we couldn't get them, we couldn't grab them quick enough, could we, hon? So what we did is there was one, like a parakeet that we separated and have put up for £15 that hasn't sold yet.
Yeah.
And then the other 5 we put together and we put them up for £28.99. Now the 5, it made them £1.66. We put it up for £28.99 and they sold for £25. So we've looked at these Avon bottles before and we realised that singularly they're not really worth a lot. They're not worth our time.
No.
But if you bundle together,
a little collection.
Now I know last year, 2022 was the year of the bundle, but we're trying to carry it forward, hun, aren't we?
We are.
Let's see about doing that this year.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, very happy for £25. We know if we see them and they're cheap enough, we can just gather them.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
And put them in a bundle.
Excuse me.
That's all right, love.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I can only apologise. We're not quite 100% yet, are we, hun?
We're not. No, it's the talking. So it's why we've got the coffees to try and.
Perhaps we should have food as well. That might help.
Yeah, the food might help as well.
Cheeky biscuit.
Anyway, so let's carry on.
You've got these Lil,
okay.
Lil Bombshell.
It just looks like you to me.
I know. I wrote it quickly.
Okay. Lil Bombshell.
DC
Say
comic
that again.
figures. Do you remember? It's those little girls. I spotted them in a box and didn't really know what they were. There was 4 of them, and then when we got them home, one of them had something missing.
Oh, that's right.
Something was damaged in some way.
Yeah, that's it.
So we put it as a free gift in with it.
I think we had feedback on this one, and they were chuffed, really chuffed that they had a free gift.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I thought rather than chuck it in the bin, they might be able to. I think that it wouldn't stand up, or there's something like that.
There was
something wrong with it, but you could still use it.
Yeah, that's it. So they obviously thought they were buying 3, and 4 turned up, and we just included it because there's nothing really we can do with it, is there?
No.
So we thought, well, why not? Someone gets some enjoyment.
Yeah, we don't want to chuck stuff away, and if someone can get enjoyment. Yes, it wasn't perfect, but it was still good enough to look at if you had it on a shelf.
Yeah. So we paid £1 for those 4 figures. We listed them as 3 figures for £16.99. And we got £12.94, so that would have gone on a sale. That's a sale price.
That's not too bad, is it?
That's all right. Yeah.
Now I've got here, hun. This is the vintage 1988 Fawn Rivershore ornament. Now, do you remember this? Because we got it. I think realistically, it was about 4 years ago. We bought this. It was one of the first things that I bought when I started doing the reselling recently. It was like a china deer, ever so pretty.
Oh yes, yeah.
And we bought a lady was
that.
selling 4 of them, and we bought for £2. We bought 4.
Yeah.
And when we got home, done the research, put them up. The 3 sold quite quickly, and this poor other, what I thought was the prettiest of the 4, hung around for ages and ages, didn't it?
Just didn't want to go.
And sometimes we don't like to give up on something, so we've done all sorts. We only paid 50p for it, and we put it up for £11.99, but we finally got £8.63. Realistically, hun, we should have probably donated that a long time ago. But
yes.
we don't have a lot of time, and we focus a lot of time on trying to load the store with new stock.
Yes.
And sometimes when you've got something that's quite nice, you can't get rid of it. Sometimes you just want to, you think, oh, that's destined to go to a lovely home.
Yeah.
Let's wait a little bit longer. But it was a long time. That's probably one of our oldest.
I find it
items.
difficult to dedicate time to something that you've already listed and dealt with, and you know that you're not really going to gain much from it by sorting out your stock. But obviously it's taking up space on your listings and things like that. And it could be pulling your store down. So you does need to go through stuff. Yes, and we will be this year trying to make more of an effort of turning stock around one way or another, whether it gets sold, whether it gets donated or whatever. One way or another, we need to sort of have that rotation and turn it around, don't we?
Yeah, I think so. I think because of lockdown, everything changed, didn't it? And we had a lot of stuff at that time, and we were just using all of our time to list as much as possible, get it on.
Yes, yeah, that's it.
But we have changed how we do things now, haven't we?
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, it's finally gone.
Yes, excellent.
That was nice.
Right, I've got bungo. What's a bungo? Bongo drum.
I've written Tam and Bell there, hon, because in their last video
Oh
they
yeah,
mentioned us.
they did mention
You every time they get a bongo drum, they mention you. So I thought I'd give them a shout out. The lovely Tam and Bell sale.
We purchased it for £1.
Yes.
We put it up for $16.99. Now normally they go quite quick, don't they? But this one obviously didn't go as quick.
No, it wasn't too bad, but they don't really. We don't have them for months and months, do we?
No, no. We got £11.96, so that would have been a sale price for that. But yeah, pleased with that.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
Yeah, but I do like a good old bongo.
So I've chosen the Pterodactylus. This was a dinosaur. What it was, we were in a charity shop, and I do love a bag of something, don't I, hon? I love a rummage. And it was 2 sealed bags, clear bags that you could see through, and they had dinosaurs in them. And I'm always looking for those. Are they called Schleck?
Yes, Schleck. Yeah.
Always, we've never found one. Always, and they were £2 a bag, and I thought, well, it's worth a go because there might be one of those Schleck ones in there. There wasn't, but sometimes with reselling, you just get really lucky. And what we were lucky with is that this big old boy was in one of the bags. So the bag, because he was in one of the bags, we split what was in the bag so that we sold him separately, and the rest of the bag went together. So this made him £1. We put him up for $18.99 and he sold for $13.96. So it's not bad.
No.
I don't know how much a Schleck one would have been worth, but we were pleased that he was in there.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
He's gone off to a good home now, hasn't he? So yeah. So pleased about that.
Fantastic. I've got a...
Let's compare the Mick. I don't do it on purpose, hon, honestly.
Really?
I don't write it really small on purpose.
Can I read? I can read all yours, but I think you've done it on purpose. Compare the Meerkat books.
They were from that Jumble Trail, I think, weren't they?
Yes,
I think they were.
right.
They were free, but we don't like to get stuff for free. We like to give something, don't we?
Give something, yeah. So we put. I think we had a bundle of stuff, and we put some money through the door, and then obviously split money out between to put a price against each item, sort of thing. So we put 50p towards the books, and we didn't. We wanted $16.99 for them, and we sold them for $11.89. Again, that would have been the sale price.
That's not bad for a few books, is it?
It's not
a few
bad
second-hand
at all.
books.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for, hun, a hand-carved wooden panel. Now, this was this big old thing that I do like to play this game of what can I low Paul up with?
Exactly.
Can I push him to the edge?
And how close to the start of the boot sale can I buy it? Yeah. That's the challenge that she sets
It just
herself.
goes like that, my love. It just goes like that. This was a gorgeous hand-carved wooden panel that we paid £8 for.
Yes.
Now this is one of the most expensive things I think in the video because we're not really known for spending a lot of money. We're quite tight, aren't we, Hannah?
We are quite tight.
Quite tight.
Yeah.
So it was gorgeous. It was big. It was £8.
Yeah.
Now, like anything, when you buy these things, I sort of fall in love with the age of them and the workmanship that's involved. Don't really think too much about the carrying of it, where's it going to go when it gets home. How difficult is it going to be to pack? That sort of doesn't enter into my head, hun. It's more, oh, look how gorgeous that is. So we had this lovely item. We did the research. Again, difficult because it was so unique that you can't get another one like that.
Yeah. So
it was a bit of an air grab, the price was.
Yeah.
And we did price it at $84.99. Now, I think what tends to happen, I think what tends to happen with these things is if I like it personally, I I sort of don't want to sell it, so I sort of put it at quite a high price, hoping no one buys it.
Yeah.
But we haven't got anywhere here we could have it. What would I do with a wooden carved panel?
Well,
so it was priced quite highly, but sometimes we do have a sale, and it did go on sale. And then I think someone also offered on top of that.
did they?
I think so, because I think it was. I think it was originally went down to £50 something, but it did actually sell at 48.44. So not anywhere near what we wanted for it, but it was a bit of a guess.
Yes, and it goes back to that thing of if you're making profit, let it go, get it gone. You know, if you can, especially if you can see that you might have it for quite a long time, it's better to get your money in, get your profit in, move it on to something else that might sell a bit quicker.
Yeah.
But yeah, from you paid £8 and 48.99. That's really good.
Yeah, I'm still pleased. And to be honest with you, it did have its downsides. It took up a whole shelf in the garage.
Yeah.
And then when you wanted to utilise that shelf, it had to go on its side on the floor, which means sometimes it could get knocked and damaged. So it's one of these things where you think we couldn't really appreciate or love it too much here. It was just sat on the shelf. Whoever it's gone to, hopefully they will be able to use it and get enjoyment from looking at it, because it was gorgeous, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was very, very nice. Yeah.
So it's just passing it on to someone else who's going to love it.
Yes,
that's the way we look at it.
Right, what have I got?
You've got a bikini babe.
A bikini.
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 I'm thinking of paninis, hun.
Food again.
I can't help it, hun.
Bikini Babes posters.
Poster. Yeah.
Or was it just one poster?
It's two.
Oh, two posters.
It was a double poster of two scantily clad ladies.
Yeah.
I think they've all gone now, all those types of posters, haven't they?
Have they?
Didn't we sell the others, I think? I don't know.
Thought we had some left.
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, this was from an auction, wasn't it?
Auction,
Local auction. We bought these posters, but they just... It's from our backlog, wasn't it?
It was,
From our backlog videos. And they'd been sat around for...
They were draped
months,
over a chair for a year. I think it was almost a year. They were draped over the back of a chair.
Which is, that's not good, is it? You're buying stock and then you're leaving it for a year.
And then when we did it in the backlog video, it was quite a lot of money's worth. And we were a little bit, felt a little bit bad, didn't we?
Yeah, so anyway, these posters in this lot equated to 4p.
I know.
That's...
What do you get for 4 pence these days? Nothing.
No.
Do they even do penny sweets?
I don't
They're probably
know.
10 pence now.
Yeah, 10 punts.
10 pence.
Anyway, we wanted $14.99 for these posters. That's what we listed them for. And ding, ding, ding,
get
ding,
the bell
ding,
out,
ding.
hon. Get the bell out.
We got $14.99.
Yeah, woo!
So no, we were pleased with that, weren't we?
Very pleased.
Yeah.
So I'm now going to go on with a vintage serving girl, hun. Now I think we got this from a jumble trail, and I can't remember whether it was 50p or a pound. So if we err on the side of it was a pound, but I can't really remember. But it was a gorgeous vintage looking thing, and I loved it. That's why I got it. We had it up for $18.99. Didn't quite get that, but we did get $13.29. So that's not a bad rate of return, is it?
No, not bad at all.
But it was lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely old thing.
I can't remember that one. I'm trying.
Like a little girl.
Oh no.
It was like a little jug.
Yeah.
A little girl.
No, I do remember that one now. Yeah.
Very cute.
Yeah. And my last one, you'll be pleased to hear.
Ooh.
I got some photo frames, 7 of them. We did a bundle. And we must have had them for a while.
Well, what it was, in the summer we were started doing boot sales, because we had a lot of what I'd call tat. And it was tat that wasn't really worth going on eBay, was it? It was not high enough value tat. So we decided to do a boot sale. After 2 or 3 boot sales, we quickly realised that the amount of money we were getting back didn't really warrant the time for both of us, because it was turning out to be a whole day, really, wasn't it?
Well, it was, what we're talking, it's like 6 in the morning-ish, wasn't it? 6:30?
Well, I was getting up at 4:30 to be able to get ready to go out, and we were leaving at 6-ish.
Okay, so around, say from 6-ish from your work day, but then we weren't getting back till like sort of 1-ish, would you say?
Yeah. And because we'd been up so early, we were wiped out for the rest of the day, so it was pretty much a whole day for both of us.
And when you worked out the amount of money you got to the amount of time that you both spent,
Yeah, we sort of realised it wasn't worth.
Can you utilise the time better and earn more through eBay or wherever?
Yeah.
Rather than, so we're not a huge fan of doing the boot sales.
But it's the time loading up as well the day before. You've got to sort of equate all that time. So it was a lot of time.
If you've got a bit of time, a bit of spare time, then it's great for that. You're earning some cash.
But we do have a house full of stuff that needs to be listed. So sometimes you've got to look at the listing of that is going to be more profitable than the sort of the cash that we got.
Yeah, that's it. Definitely.
Anyway. But what it did do is it sort of showed us that sometimes you need to be a bit more creative, because what we ended up having is boxes and boxes of tap that was not worth going on eBay. But what do you do with it? So we had a look through some of the boxes, and what we realised is that we had a few photo frames, 7. Now these were just plastic frames, weren't they?
Yeah.
Some had been given to us, some were our ones that we never used, and we just thought, oh well, let's just put them together and see.
Yeah.
Now the reason I've chosen this one, hun, and I've put this down because it's not a lot of money, but it's because if you're new to reselling and you haven't got a lot of money, it's the sort of thing that you can find these frames for sort of 10, 20p in a charity shop bin.
Yes.
Gather a few up and try it yourself, because have we gone through the price or not? No. Okay, well, why don't you tell them what we had it up for, and then...
Well, obviously, we haven't allocated a cost price, what we paid.
No, I think we were given a lot of it.
Yeah, it's just stuff that's been gathered over time, really. So we wanted $16.99 for the set of 7, and we achieved $11.89, so that would have gone on a sale. But
if you can buy them 10, 20p each, in a bargain bucket at the charity
it's not
shop.
Something, as you get more experienced and you do it more and more, it's not something you would purposely go out to buy. But when you're starting out, it's a cheap way of getting used to doing eBay or doing the reselling side of it, isn't it?
Because there are places where you can get cheap things, and if you put them together, suddenly that's turned that into almost £12. So you've got to sort of look at these things sometimes, haven't you? Especially when you're new, you want to try out things, and it's the same with the books. The reason I chose the books, it's not someone we were looking to buy. But because there was 4 there the same, we thought, well, for 40p, let's give it a go, and it turned it into almost £11. So it's looking at those opportunities and sort of seizing it and trying it, but only if it's not too much money.
Yes,
that would be our advice, wouldn't it?
Yes.
So I'm going to finish then, hun, on a bit of a belter, because this was
what have you got the belter?
Well, because I don't know, it just fell like that. You had the photo frames.
Oh.
This is a gorgeous vintage 1898, yes hun, 1898 Singer sewing machine. This was one heavy beast, wasn't it?
I will never forget that. It was quite difficult to...
And out of everything we've had this year, this is probably one of the items that's caused you the most stress, because it went missing at Christmas time.
It's one of the Royal Mail ones that went missing.
Yes, and it was a substantial amount of money.
It was quite a lot of money.
So we bought this item. If you've watched our videos, you heard us talk about we once bought a whole shelf at auction. We put in a silly price because we thought we won't get that, and we ended up getting it because no one else wanted it. And it was there was 2 big projectors, there was 3 knitting machines, there was 2 or 3 sewing machines, there was a box of bulbs. It was just, when we bought it, we didn't even know what it was, half of it, did we?
No, we didn't.
We were like,
you're emptying the shelf and you're thinking, it keeps coming.
And it was all big and bulky stuff, and clearly people didn't want to be lumbered with that, but then we got lumbered with it. And over time, we have sold off almost everything now, haven't we?
Yeah.
And done really, really well with it. Still got some bulbs. So we can't tell you the price of this because it was a long time ago.
It was very cheap though.
Yeah, the whole shelf
lot was extremely cheap. So
silly money.
It was, and so made money many times over.
Yeah, because I think we got £300 and something for the projectors, didn't we?
No, a bit cheaper than that. I think it was $250 or something.
Was it?
Like that. I think it was.
So
I mean, you know what I mean.
I'm trying to think what we paid. Was it under £50? I think we paid for the shelf.
No, it was something like 30, 34, 35 pound or
something daft, because we thought no one's going to accept that.
You put a cheeky bid in, and then you didn't expect to get it.
No, we didn't.
But Yeah, that's great.
So we put it up for once. I mean, it did take probably a couple of years for us to even look at it, and you know, because we don't really
that long, really.
It was quite a long time because we bought it. I think before before lockdown. Anyway, we were going through some of the bigger stuff that we had that we'd left. We didn't really know how to use a sewing machine, so we got Emily to help us and looked at it and made sure it all worked. Everything.
Yeah.
So we put it up for £169.99. We didn't get anywhere near that, but we did get £101.99p. So
yeah, we were chuffed with that.
we were really chuffed because, as I say,
I wasn't chuffed wrapping it, I must admit, but yeah.
And waiting for it to be delivered, you weren't chuffed
oh
either.
God, no.
Because
it did get delivered in the end, but my God, that was
out of everything that went
stressful.
missing, this was the one, because the person who bought it wanted to use it to do vintage things.
Yes, yeah.
So
it was an old Singer hand crank.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. 1898.
Yeah.
So we were pleased when that got delivered, weren't we? Out of everything we had, we were pleased.
Yeah, very pleased.
So really, this just sort of shows you some of the items that have sold and the pricing, our pricing structure, how we do it. I was going to ask you at the beginning, Hun, how many items you thought might have gone for full price, but I forgot to ask you. So.
Oh well, are you cooking dinner then?
We'll both have to do it now. No. So out of everything we've showed you there, 22 items, only 3 went for full price.
Yeah.
Which is sort of about right for us, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
It's not always full price, is it? Far from it.
No. I mean. Yeah.
And only 4 items went for over £20, which again sort of indicates how we are as buyers, because we do buy more of the lower price, and I think as we've got more confidence, we don't want to. We're not very good at wasting money, so we do buy more 50p and a pound things than
we probably do. But we do have to branch out a bit more and start spending more money. You know, if you want to achieve higher profit, you do really have to spend a little bit more and pay up a bit, and to buy some decent.
I think it's showing now though with the when we go to the charity shops looking at clothing, we are now spending £8, £10, whereas we haven't been to a boot sale since becoming more confident. So this year, it's going to cost a fortune. We'll be buying all these high price things.
Yeah.
So yes, it's interesting to reflect on some of the items that have sold and the pricing. So we sort of hope you've got some form of enjoyment from watching this video.
Yeah, well, hopefully, you know.
And we just want to thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. And if you liked our content,
please like and subscribe to our channel. Subscription is free. You've just got to press the little red subscribe button and the bell icon as well, and then you'll be notified for our future videos.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you. And today...
We didn't talk about what we were going to say next.
I just assumed you... That's what you normally say.
I didn't know if we were going to the do bit. This is our... What is this? Our...
I haven't said Paul and Marie and all that.
I'm sorry, it was long. I must get Longy sorted. No, but do you need to say that? We'll say that next.
Well, we're done with the first lot.
Phase 8. No, not phase 8. Phase... I just said phase 1. Oh my God.
Excuse me.
I still need a coffee, hun. So I'm going to have to start again. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about dresses.
Phase 8.
Oh God, I'm an idiot. Oh, sorry, Han. I like the way you were.
I was trying to nudge
Give me
you.
a little playful nudge.
I can't find the button.
You're playing footsie with me, Han. That's what you were doing.
Where's the pinging button? You ready?
It's looking at the lens, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seems ages since we've made a video. Absolutely ages.
Still recording.
Okay.
Ready?
Very dramatic. I want to go dun dun dun.
You ready?
Don't make me laugh.
No, don't. eBay has removed some of our listings without us knowing. Let's do it again.
I wanted to swear. That'd have been really funny.
Oh, well, they've been removed, haven't they?
Yeah. Hold on.
Not this
Wait a
again.
minute, you got 3 there. Where was that? What the hell? Looking good, hun, looking good. We should have done them when we were doing your hair. That one just don't want to.
You know you're still ill and you're touching me.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I hadn't thought about that. I'm sorry. You're gonna have dodgy eyebrows now.
Let's try it. Let's try it.
That's what?
Try it. Don't start.
Don't start me
Honestly.
laughing.
We've already been recording for nearly 4 minutes. We've done nothing.
I don't know what it is, but you know when you said your first bit, I wanted to go, and then I was laughing in myself. I was laughing, and I was thinking, oh God, I hope my smile don't look like I'm laughing. I didn't want to ruin it because it was sounding good, hun, but I wanted to mess
Shall
about.
I try again or not? You
I
ready?
always think we sound like Beavis and Butthead when we start. We start giggling like children. Okay.
I've got myself dribbling. I think for piece of videos.
I sound such an idiot.
Thanks for
watching. Oh God. People are going to take pity.
Sorry?
People will be taking pity on us and going, oh, look at them mad idiots. Why
Sorry.
are they bothering to make a video when they sound stupid?
We got research or not? Not doing
Yeah,
research.
we have got research.
You're going to be able to go through it all right?
I don't know.
Stop touching me.
I can't help it, hun. Every time you talk, they just dangling all over the place. And this is our £2,000 challenge update video. God, it sounded rubbish.
Are you able to higher your voice slightly or not? Sounds like you're whispering.
Okay.
No, don't be silly and do it on purpose and shout. Slurpy.
And this is our challenge update.
So £2,000
£2,000 challenge update.
video update. £2,000 challenge video update.
£2,000 challenge video update.
Is that
Okay,
right? or
do
not?
it now, do it now. £2,000 challenge update.
Hi and welcome back to Emsden.
And this is our £2,000 challenge update video.
Jesus Christ almighty. You switched around again.
It's not my fault. My brain does whatever it wants to do. What is it? It's
Challenge video update.
challenge video update.
Challenge update video.
Challenge video update.
It doesn't challenge video update.
I'm putting in a challenge video. No, because I've got to look down.
No,
will I?
because you'll be challenge video update.
Challenge video. So we're not using the £2,000.
£2,000 challenge video.
£2,000 challenge video update. Okay.
Doesn't that flow better?
It does. It does. I'll try my best, son.
Okay.
Go on then.
Well, whatever you find easiest, just do that.
Okay.
We'll do it.
You bumped me.
Ready?
I think so. You ready?
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time to watch that.
You ready? Yeah. Thank you for taking it. It's a bit quick there. I know you want your lunch, but
I'm very tired.
just literally a 2-second gap or something like that would be nice.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Thank you for taking the time.
You ready? 1, 2.
But don't count.
Okay, I'm doing it then, hun.
Yeah.
Oh. It's unusual having it above us, though, isn't it? You feel like you're looking up.
Yeah.
I don't sort long out. I'm getting the scissors out later, hun.
Yeah, but
I'm
you're
doing it.
promising that. And
I know, but I'm
even
thinking
Emily
it.
said it. She said she's going to get the scissors out on me.
I know, I forget though, hun. You start and I'll just, no, because I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
hon.
know, you need to
Don't
know what you're saying because it would just be a waste of time otherwise.
Just me going, huh? See, that's what. Don't touch your eyebrows. Looking good now, my love, looking good.
So this is Jesus.
That must be why they're always unkempt.
It's because I'm like that, and
Yes, it is. It's gone wonky now. You've got wonky doodah.
yeah, no one wants a wonky doodah.
No, something worse than a wonky doodah.
Alright, come on. Let's get going.
Right, come on, let's be serious. Got grown-up content to get through here.
What?
Today we thought we'd go through some recent sales.
With you.
With you. Why did you say it low like that? Recent sales. With you.
It's just making it a bit more personal.
In a sinister way. Should we do it one more time?
Why?
You said Lidl.
Oh, Jesus.
You might be alright with it, but I thought if we just, while we're here, just record another one, and then you've got the choice of two.
Okay.
You're thinking about the shopping.
I'm not thinking about the shopping. Little.
Are you ready?
Little.
Okay. Should we do it?
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. And if you liked our content,
please like and subscribe. I snorted.
you got this, hon. I shouldn't have mentioned it. I'm getting the scissors out. It's got very long, that one. I need the hairspray.
You'd get it in my eye, you would.
You got this, hon, you got this. You can do this. I should have been a motivational speaker.
Yeah. Subscription is free, just press the little red...
Press the what?
I thought I had it then.
You almost had it, hon, you were doing so well.
How did I do that?
Eiffel Tower, hon,
excellent.
Eiffel Tower, you nailed it. Ooh, I'm shutting the book.